Alright. Hi. Bye bye. Is this awful clown? Don't check. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kukas. I don't even know if I'm saying your name there, to be honest. Yep, that is you. That is over here. Alright, Alpha Clown, let's get to it. Alright. Let's get to it. On, I kind of fed there. I'll watch through and go back. Good DM. Okay, so right to start here. Rather than guessing when they're gonna go here, just wait and hold your micro missiles, right? Because you want to be getting value out of them. So just like right here, right? Instead of micro missiling now, wait a little bit, wait till they get closer, and then you can, like, you know, micro missile, you know, the Genji when he's like, you know, after he's deflects, or the McCree, force him out, the Ana, whatever, the Rhine, Diva. But wait until they're closer so that we get the max ult charge, and you can, like, I don't know what she's doing, but maybe even help her out too. Like that. But yeah, otherwise, not too bad. Good DM. Good. See, other than using micro missile a bit early there, nothing too wrong. Good job. The rest of it was pretty good. Clean up. A bit too far for him. Don't. I'll go back. I'll go back. So right here, right? You want to save your GM for when it's actually needed. So, like example, right here. Just don't even bother. Don't even bother clicking it, right? Just save it and just get behind this pillar to your right, right? Sit there and wait. Or even just micromuscle behind the pillar, but just don't waste your DM. If you want to save it for, like, you know, if you want to block something like that. But just don't use it when it's not really needed and it's unnecessary, like those two instances right there. Better off you just fly at this Genji right now and force him to back up so that way he's not poking you anymore, rather than just sitting here and like DMing him once and then not even following you up, right? So don't waste DM like that. Can you hear me fine? Hear me fine? Hear me fine? Below. 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 Oh my self. Hello. 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 Boom. 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 Okay, so. Yeah, okay, that's better. Back to it, my bad, Huffle. See, like, rather than wasting your time shooting at the D.Va, be looking to see where they're going right now, right? So there's a D.Va there, so be like, okay, D.Va's there, now where's the rest of the team at? You see him over here, you can tell your Reinhardt early, right? Because your job as well, being D.Va, is to scout. So tell your team where they're going. So right now, like, example, here, instead of worrying about this D.Va and getting distracted, you should be like, okay, there's D.Va over here, but where's everybody else? They're over there. So now you can be like, yo, Ryan, they're over here, which now allows him to get over there and get set up and not be caught off guard, which is what happens here, right? Because by the time you turn around, your Ryan still has no idea until it's a little bit too late, and now he's stuck over here. Rather, he could have been, like, you know, up here helping defend the choke easier, right? Which is ideally where you want to be. Now he gets slept and gets hit off the high ground, all because you didn't scout and tell him where he was. I have to write this down. Well, notepad. Is there a way to get this? No, okay. So far, I'm gonna put don't use DM unless needed, and scouts. Be constantly scouting, looking where you're going. Ooh, get out of there. Okay, big bomb coming up, big bomb. Good, very nice. Good bomb. Bro, what is this glitch? This happened to me the other day too. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird as shit. That happens to me too. Cancel boosters early here. Right here, cancel them. Just press shift, cancel them right here, and start shooting at these people. Right? start getting your it's called ult back, right? Instead of just flying and away from him, using the entire cooldown, cancel it early, and then start fighting it right here. Joe, up to you. Whatever you think's easier. If you want me to do it off the replay, that's fine. Recording's fine. Doesn't matter to me. Up to you guys. Either or. Yeah. I can potentially show you more with the replay than a VOD, but if you just want to, like, you know, send me the recording if you want, like, comms or something, that's fine. But if you're not looking for comms, then feel free to send the replay. That works as well. Oh, I got distracted. You don't always gotta melee to cancel it. If there's nobody in front of you, don't bother, just cancel it normally. If I'm not mistaken, that gets you being able to shoot quicker than meleeing, right? Now, if you're chasing somebody down, you want to cancel it, fine, melee, right? You get that extra damage in there. But if you're not, like right here, there's nobody in front of you, well, on the high ground you can melee, so don't even bother, just cancel it and start shooting right away. Once again, don't waste that DM like that, just keep shooting at him. I can't tell what your health is. Big pick. Good job. Your tracking's not that bad. I don't even know what rank. Let me check. What rank are you? Dude, you are 3.5k. Okay. Sounds about right. This rating is pretty good. But yeah, so the biggest things right now, another thing is just your DM usage a little off, and then just making sure you scout all the time. Where are they going? Why are they on there? You know, be constantly on the lookout. Like right there, good. That's a good DM spot, right? You're getting, it's a lot of damage coming at you, so DM that shit. Careful of shooting though, if I can get you though. We go, big bomb. I guess it got stuck. I think you maybe look down a little too far into the ground. Maybe look up a little bit further. Bro, I hate this bug. But yeah, like I said, gotta be aware of where they are and not give them too much ult charge, right? Like, here's an example. You give them almost 20% ult charge because you weren't paying attention, right? Be careful of that. Unlucky on the bomb. Oh, this is my first VOD, so don't worry. I thought you said you didn't want it done either because you already had it done as old. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but this is my first VOD for today, so far. So you missed nothing. Oh, killer! Oh, nice charge out there. So they have Widowmaker, so I should be looking to dive her, because you're the only one who can contest her really, besides Doom and Ash. But you're the best bet. Keep pressure on her the entire time. Yeah, careful. The McCree knows you're up there. He's gonna keep shooting at you. So boom, right here. Right? Look at it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, shooting at Diva, right? But bam. Now you're exposed here. It's very hard for you to get any value. They're all pushed past the choke. Get away. Go back to your team. Get on the point. Right now you're just feeding him free ult charge and just sitting up here and getting killed. What happens here now is you get back up here. Now she pops Ko to keep you alive. And then right here, even get up. Get back to your Rhine. And help him out here. Instead, you try and chase this McCree, right? And you just follow him right back into the enemy team. And you can't finish off the kill because there's a Diva back here too. Just get back to your team. Help him out. You have bombs, so you can contest him easily. But now you push the McCree, and he's kind of fucked you up. Bro, this bug is dumb as shit. Take away from that. Number one, DM usage, right? That's Diva's kit is mainly for DM, right? So you want to be saving it for like you need value for it. So when like say you're engaging the McCree, trying to use this flashbang so you can kill him. When you're engaging Widowmaker, so you don't get headshotted. When you're engaging, you know, when you get to eat fire strikes from the Rhine, right? But you know, don't be eating it just to like eat like one shot from the McCree, and then you know just unnecessary, right? Otherwise, it'll help peel for your backline if you need to, right? You can DM them, keep them alive. Another thing is scouting. It happened on first point, that's why you guys kind of lost it. You want to scout, so that way you know where they're going. Oh, they're going right side Rhine, get over there. It forces your team to go to a side to take the fight there, but if you don't scout, they kind of get cucked, right? The third thing would be... I'd say maybe only chase kills that you know you can kill. Only chase guys that you know you can kill. Right? My words are escaping me. Hang on. Like the McCree, right? I went to go chase him down, but he had peel from the Diva, which prevented you from killing him, and now he just died, and now you're teamless. So at that point, just get back to your team and chill. I know this was kind of short, but the main things were these two from what I saw, right? And then only chase if you know for a fact you can kill them, right? Boom, boom, boom. D4 Sun. You want me to do your VOD now since you're here? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, who's next? We have Apple. We have D4 Sun. You done?
No, I'm gonna go pee. I'm not done.
Just gonna skim through this real quick, make sure it's a good volume. Oh, I'm not gonna do yours, Apple. I'm just gonna tell you now. It's you kind of roll them, so not really gonna get any value out of it. Can you hear me? Submit. My volume is way low. Yeah, hang on. I'm sitting back right now. Give me a second. Is that a bit better? Or just try to make it louder? Is it still low? I'll raise it up a bit. D4 Earth to D4. Can you hear me? Let me listen in. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Okay, so it should be right in front of my face. I'll make that happen. Alright, this should hopefully be a bit better. I'd assume. I'll put it right next to my face, so I should be able to hear myself better. Or you guys should be able to hear myself better. Or you guys should be able to hear myself better. Or you guys should be able to. I think that's a lot better, right? Yeah, it is a lot better. Perfect. It's a lot better. Perfect. Okay, good. It's an older, so then I'm not gonna do it then, if that's cool with you. I'll just wait until. Just feel free to get me a newer one in the future. Just because there's no point if you've already learned it all. You got one right now? All right. Send it, bruh. What is this? Ryan, I'm guessing? I think your other one was Ryan, right? Yeah, Ryan, perfect. All right, can you hear me a lot better though? Like, is it like a lot louder? Okay, perfect. So, okay, so this is Koth. So I'll probably do 1 or 2 of the maps depending on what I see. Just if you have any questions, I'll ask you questions and stuff. If you have any, just answer them in chat. And if you have any like questions, just feel free to type them out. All right, here we go. Okay, so.
Reaper behind.
Michael, want to see my house?
I damn.
Okay. Just flip my keyboard here. Okay, so a few things here, right?
Behind.
Okay, so fine, you're good here, right? You're good here. Reaper's behind. Okay, you turn that way. Fine, right?
Reaper behind.
But then when you go to point, what can Hog do to you? Hook you, right? So always be looking to just to swing and shield around the Hog, especially if he has hookup, which I believe he does right now, right? Because you don't want to be getting hooked and then killed. So right here, just swing on the Rhine, put your shield back up, swing on him again, put your shield up. Hog gets his hook, then you can throw a fire strike in there. But be very careful against the Hog, because if you do a fire strike in front of him, he's gonna hook you and back. Okay, good. Just I couldn't tell. Okay, so you do not have it. Okay, that's fine then. Don't worry about it. I didn't know or not. But then right here, man. Rather than going for the pin, jump in front of your Mercy and start shielding her. Keep her alive, right? Because now you go for the pin, which you no guarantee because he's kind of far away from you, right? So rather than go for the pin, jump in front of the Mercy, shield her, keep her alive, and get, I don't know who she was resing, somebody back in the fight, right? Your Pharah. So just be cautious of that. Right here, just die. Yep, fight's over.
Nice. Watch out for that Reaper though.
All good, it happens. I do shit like that sometimes too. Trying to see if I know anybody in this game. Okay, once again, very, very risky. You somehow pin this Hog, which I have no idea why. How? Like that should not have pinned. But you see what I'm talking about? How he had a hookup and he went for the pin. You could have gotten easily hooked and killed right there. You gotta play around the hook. You gotta respect it. Respect the hook. Respect that he can destroy you with it and get you killed every single time, right? So every time you know there's a Hog, play it safe. Be cautious. Do not just pin randomly, right? Like right here. Why are you pinning here? Let me see that. Why are you pinning here? What? I'm looking. Go. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, looks nice. I think you're typing. I hope. Unless you're not here at the moment. Well, let me ask you this. He might be in front of the Rhine, right? But is it close enough for you to do it? I don't know if you meant to aim. Were you aiming for this, or were you trying to pin over here? It looks like you were aiming for this wall here, right? Going for the wall, right? I'd say too risky. Why? They have a sleep and anti. They have a hook. They have a Rhine who, if you miss the pin, can just pin you very easily right back, right? So I'd say not necessarily, right? Maybe if he was down hook, fine, go for the pin, right? But since he still has hook up, do not go for it. You got lucky here.
Hog down.
It's another reason right there. They have a lot of damage, especially with the Reaper, so you don't want to be just pinning just because. You can get fucked right away, right? So what I would do here in this fight instead, if I were you, is wrong spot. Okay, so bam, read the situation in front of you, right? There is, I think, a Zenyatta to your right over there. There is an Ana, Ryan, and Hog here. There's a Ashe up here. What am I missing? And there's a Reaper, I think, behind you, if I'm not mistaken. So best scenario here is you push up with your team, right? And try and pin the Rhine and get him out of the fight. Or pin the Hog and get him out of the fight, right? One of these two when it's safe to go for when you get to point, right? Because you want to try and get your team set up, get them towards the point. So now they can contest the Ashe, they can contest the Zenyatta, they can contest the Ana. Whereas if you just go for the pin right away, like what happens here, your team doesn't have time to necessarily follow up.
Hog down.
And now, since they're not there, they're getting distracted by the Reaper, you die. Right? So just make sure your team is ready before you go in too. So another big thing is Ryan. So like right here, right? Before you engage this fight. Okay, you guys ready to go in? Yes, 3, 2, 1, go in, right? So always make sure you count that down before you engage. Does that make sense? I still have trouble doing that sometimes too. I don't forget to count down as well. But definitely count down before you go in, just so your team's like grouped up together. And so that way, you know, you don't go in and then you realize, oh, Ana's not here yet. And then you die because you don't have the healing there. One you got swing. Ooh.
Did you hear that?
Huh? I don't hear you.
A bit. Uh-huh.
Trying to see how could you approach this differently. I think Dad's here. Okay, so right here. What do you do wrong right here? Ready? You kind of like... Never mind, it looked a little bit sus in my perspective. But you kind of like stand still for a little bit with no shield. Like you decide what you're doing right away, right? Instead of, yeah, you went a little too aggressive. Instead of rushing these guys right away, I know that someone's weak. Just push up to the wall here, right? And keep them at bay here and maybe go for the shatter over here or something like that, right? But you got to push up and then you back up right away. Now look where you are. You're stuck in the middle. No cover necessarily, right? And you're like, so just push. Always think of yourself when you're pushing into a choke. Where do I want to go after I take this engage? Plan that out, right? So ideally on this point, you want to play around this pillar somewhere, right? Because that's your cover. So try and decide. You force the Rhine over here, so now play around the pillar, right? Don't play like back here. Always, as Ryan, be standing near cover that you can get behind right away. Does that make sense? Because, right, say you drop your shield, right? And they have a hog. And you drop your shield in the open. Is he going to hook you? Most likely, right? But if you drop your shield behind, like, the cover, can he hook you? No, because there's a big-ass wall in the way he can't hook through. Unless you're, like, you know, start at Overwatch, he can hook you through that wall. But, like right here, you see how there's just, like, so much space in between you and this Rhine because of how far back you're standing. So get up to this choke, sit here, wait for him to wait for the trains to get over and then go for the shatter. Right? Because now look what happens. You walk past your cover. You walk past where you're safe. What? Okay. Nah. Bye. You want to go see the movie with Dad? You'll pressure cover, you're distracted by the hog, and he shadows you, right? Whereas if you were behind the cover, you would know. I'm guessing you know Ryan has shadow, or you think he's close to it, right? Look at 6 HP. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to block every shatter. But as long as you're like getting in the habit of knowing when he has it, you'll be good, right? Like I don't block every shatter. I block, a decent amount of them. But sometimes maybe I didn't think Ryan was doing that much value and he ends up shattering me because I didn't think he has it. It happens, you know what I mean? But the takeaway from that is play around the cover, be patient. You don't gotta just be swinging away for whatever reason, right? Be patient, bait him into you, and then you can go in for the kill. Yeah, somebody pinged me. Someone just followed me.
What?
Go downstairs and check. Thank you for the follow, Angel. But here, once again, look where you're playing. In the open. You back to the point, though. Just do it sooner. Right? Or better yet, go for holding a choke here, right? You could ideally you want to try and hold this area here because it's better for you because there's cover on both sides that you can hold from. But since you're like, I don't know if you're just scared to go up here or you just don't think you can hold there. But let's do a shield charge right now, right? So you just backed up the point, right? They can't really engage you yet, so keep your shield down and let the health get back so when they start pushing in, you can now shield them, right? Make sense? Okay, so your first goal is going to be to use natural cover more. You know what I mean by that? Exactly. That just means like, yeah, playing around like walls, right? So think of it this way, right? If you're on the Rhine, right, you don't want your body in front of the choke. You want your shield there and your body behind the wall, because your shield can go past your body and just hold the choke, right? It has this little angle here, triangle, where if you drop it, you're safe, right? Whereas if you put your body out there and you drop your shield, you can get hooked or killed. Okay. Go for the pin you miss. That's fine. That happens to me too. But you just see your Diva get taken for a ride. Go help kill the Rhine.
Watch out. Bob's behind. Watch out for Bob. Just ignore Bob and don't stay in his range.
Good. Very nice counter charge.
But you know those like thin sticks? Not the one like for the pickaxe, like the thin sticks like the nail.
That are green?
No. No, like.
Iron?
No.
What?
The wooden stick. Not like the sticks. Not those. Like the.
These?
Like the string one.
The fishing rod?
No, like sticks.
This?
Like the wooden sticks.
This?
Not that. No.
This?
The one for your lamp.
Bro, what are you talking about?
The lamp one. Like the thin sticks.
This? This works better, bro. You use this. Okay, my bad. My brother was asking something. But all good. All Gucci Gucci. Back to it. Not a bad shatter. It's okay to solo shatter people, right?
Anna.
Grab the health pack. You're one. Grab the health pack, bro. Swing and shield at her too, because what's she gonna try and do to you? Exactly. So swing, shield right away to try and block that cooldown, and you can play more aggressive.
No, stop.
My bad. You hear the Ryan? Go find him. Go find him.
I think they're going up. They are.
Yeah, back up, back up. He's gonna shatter. Good.
Winnable. Come on. Get the healer. Get the Zen. Nice. Winnable.
Only thing I say is right. So you block the shatter, right? Don't immediately go for the pen. Oh, because of the Diva Bomb? Wait a little bit longer though. You pinned, even if you pin now, you pin too early. Right? It was like, boom. By the time you would finish the pin off, Ryan has enough time to put his shield back up. So wait like another second and then go for the pin. Always, as soon as you hear Diva Bomb be thrown, count down, go 1, and then pin. Unless she's far away and you have to go fast. But if you're right next to the Ryan, wait a second and then go for the pin, because most likely he's either going to countercharge you or just get himself pinned. And either way, he'll die from it. But if you pin him right as the bomb is being thrown, he has enough time to get unstunned and shield.
Winnable. Come on. Get the healer. Get the Zen. Nice. Winnable.
Hang on, I need to edit these keybinds to make myself this. Tab. So this should be better. There we go, perfect. It's not bad. The only thing there will just be your positioning a little bit. Make sure you're playing around corners and stuff. And then what else? That's it, really. I think, unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. Let's see. Good, you hold space at the end of the show. Oh, what's your sense in DPI, by the way? You're trying to set it up around that time? Okay. DPI is at the 5K? Okay. A little high. So what, 5K and like, what's your sense? Like 2?
Watch out, there's a plant.
Why don't you think again?
Turn top.
Oh.
You purple, Ryan. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's my fault.
Not a great pin, right? Always go for short distance pins. Always go for, so as soon as you go for this pin, try and angle it that way or angle it that way, yeah. Also, against the hog, right? Instead of just jumping back and shielding,
Purple, Ryan. Sorry, bud.
jump back and look down. It prevents him from walking past your shield and shooting you in the face. So as you're jumping backwards, be looking down to prevent him from shooting you. Make sense? Yeah, I learned that. I never learned that until like a couple weeks ago, and I learned that too. But yeah, because you jump back, because like right now his gun can go through your shield and shoot you, but if you look down, it's at like an angle where he can't do that. So it like puts it out and it puts it out further in front of you, and his gun can't go that far.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry about that.
Oh, creeper behind. Oh, creeper behind.
So never turn your back like this on the enemy team, just a shield. Do you know the thing where if you look forward and you can use your right mouse or left mouse bumper while you're holding shield to turn around, but not actually turn around? Yeah, do that instead. Because that way prevents it from like hooking you or something like that.
We need
Yeah,
red
get
team.
out, get out, get out, get out.
Damn.
I think that was a good switch, man.
Yeah.
I have done it. I check your DMs. Yeah, it was a little short, but the biggest thing I noticed was you weren't scouting a lot, and you were using DM when you weren't wasn't needed. I think I just did defense for Temple. Got some good stuff at it. If you click on videos, you should be able to scroll back and look at it. No problem. Hopefully it helps you, man. If it does, leave me a review. If it doesn't help you, then let me know why it didn't help you or what I could have done better.
Zen,
We weren't able to keep
Zen a little left. Creeps.
Oh, kill him!
Creeps right here.
Oh, once again with the pins. Gotta stop doing them.
I'm down.
Get yourself killed. Like you just did. You notice how you still haven't built Shatter in 100% of the point? Never, ever, ever jump when you shatter. That is a free block for any good Rhine.
Get a point, get a point.
Yeah, it worked out for you there, but usually you're getting wrecked. That Ryze sit there and just hold his shield up the entire time.
And the reason why I was Brig was because of him.
Stay away from that. Just don't pin so far in the back line and make sure you're regrouped and pushing up with your team. That's all. What other heroes do you play? Or do you only play tank? Just curious. Keep going here.
Getting off point.
See, and that is not your job. Do not go and try and kill him there. Best thing to do is you just gotta think, what is your job? Your job is to sit there, hold the front line, and take care of it. It's not to go kill a flanking Reaper that's, way out of your way and leave everybody, right? Because if you leave the front line, they're just gonna push the rest of your team. So just know your job. Know what you're doing. Know what you gotta do and do it. Make sense?
Healer down.
This pin would be fine if you had more health. Right? Now, granted, it's still like a little iffy because you don't know if you're going to actually hit it. Remember, always go for the short distance pins. Short and sweet to the point, right? So short and sweet with the pin.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'll save it.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
You like my house?
Yeah, looks great, buddy. No problem. Do you want me to end that there, or do you want me to end it there? You think that's good enough? So give you a little recap real quick, and then we can call it, if you gotta go. Up to you. Bye-bye. Take care. Who else is in my chat? Anybody?
Nice. Nice picks.
Huffle. How's it going, buddy? If you want to watch your VOD back, you can right now. If you don't want to sit here. Yeah, mine got canceled for 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll just end this here. So yeah, just give you a little recap. DD or D4, just same things. Use the natural cover and just my brain up. What was the other thing? Use natural cover. Don't pin randomly. Right? Just don't pin that way. You don't need to go that way. Don't bother, right? Last thing, know your job. Know your job and do that shit, right? You gotta hold the front line, right? You gotta go do flank, you gotta go flank, right? But just know your job and do it. Okay? So now we move on to our last VOD for the day. What is R? Give me a second, I'll explain. So aim wise, I'd say definitely it looks like your masters with aim, but just ability usage, I'd say maybe like diamond. If I'm gonna be honest, like your DM was a little poor, not like the greatest, and then just like you would just tunnel vision a lot. Oh yeah, so you're about where I think you would be. Yeah. I think your gameplay was right around where it should be. You just got back from like what, a 6-month break, you said, or something like that. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I noticed was, like I said, you weren't scouting. You would just be like, example, the McCree. You went for the McCree, and you kind of tunnel vision on him. Didn't notice that there was a diva there that just kind of helped keep him alive and killed you eventually. You know what I mean? Like, so you left your team. So just really just know what your job is, and just like know you have to like peel, yes, deal with DPS, but also only do that if you know you can get out alive. You know what I mean? Also, just like not using DM when it's not needed and saving it for key situations like abilities, peeling, and stuff like that. I'd say the biggest things would be. But congrats on getting him to low masters. No problem. You can go back and watch it now if you want. Oh, I got a DM, my boy.
EU's gotta be so wacky. I can't imagine.
I have one here, and then I'll see. I might just go play some comp or do another VOD off of insights, but I'll see. But I usually don't do 2 VODs in a row. But if I do need one, I'll definitely take it. I just got some other people I gotta get through first. You know how it is. What SR? I'm 3,800 at the moment. I'm hoping to get towards GM eventually. Alright, keep that in mind. I'm probably gonna go play on my alt and just like play Hog and off tank. Just because with tank line up now, I just don't feel like playing on my main. It's cancer. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. I'll let you know. Oh, not bad, man. Good job. I know this week's just ass because was it Ryan's band? So it's just like fucking dive, and I'm just like, no thanks, I'm good. Yeah, I on more on Reaper. It's fucking bullshit. What?
Trying to play a game and then half the team's like speaking in French and one of them is German. Alright, so
Just trying to find an off angle. Ooh, Ryan.
finds a
Kate's the other Ryan. Oh, but he's punished at that pain.
It's a bit harder to do because it'll just take a while to because people just ban the same heroes every map. You know what I mean? Everyone would just ban May, they would ban Orisa, they would ban, Baptiste, Hanzo, like something.
Ball got frozen, but not killed.
kicked up. No sir. First cap's gonna go to Swan. Africa gets a huge pick on the jump.
But 3 Kid is out of
I need to see what map we should do here.
rotating around the Captain Royal as comes out point.
I think it can take care of this male. Yeah. Oh, Shantire's gonna get the core.
Riptire. Right.
Skim through this. Alright, so Busan looks like it's gonna be good. This first map is pretty hard to go over.
I feel like
Always gotta love console.
early.
I should play on Xbox again. That was fun as fuck.
Yes.
No. Oh, but he's got. Another.
That's huge. It's a pick. Said no one could take off. May was like
Ball Ryan, interesting comp choice.
Back with Shatter. But misses.
Yep, we're gonna do Busan. It's a long one, but I think we'll get some good value out of it. Bruh, can I go back to the fucking beginning insights? Like, holy shit, please. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in like 10 minutes. All right, I'll just put on my bathroom break sign. I'll be back. Bruh, can this fucking be any source? I'll be back. I'm back. Well, let's go do it then. So, I know you guys want me to focus like on individual stuff. I'll do my best, but it's probably just gonna be mainly like what you guys are doing as a team, unless there's something wrong. Like right here, good example, right? Lucio, why are you on healing, bruh? Your team's all full HP, man. Get on speed and start speeding him somewhere. Speed him to the point, speed him to the high ground over here. You know what I mean? Speed him into him, right? Get off of healing. No one needs to be healed. Start speeding places, right? You guys get the beginning set up to go fight them. Kind of by yourself, McCree, man. You don't have the ability to be doing this. If anything, you want to just go to point or play with your team, bro. Right? Diva, if he's going to be doing this, chill with him over here. Help him out. Right? Don't pin here, Ryan. Let her freeze the ball. You walk up and you pin this motherfucker into a wall, right? Back into your team. Gets him killed, and you guys can take him out of the fight. Instead, you pin randomly into nowhere, right? So yeah, I'll try and focus my best on individual stuff, guys. So right now, you have two great counters of the ball, McCree and May. Free old charge, free picks every fight. That's how you guys should be playing this. Very nice pin, though. Good job. But now, White. Big kill. She just faded. Kill her right now. Get her. Kill that bitch, right? She just faded into you. Kill her. Take another person out of the fight, right? Instead, you just back up and just completely ignore her, right? Kukas, you died twice now to the same person, McCree, right? Instead of going main, go far right side to where your team is, right? Go that way. There's cover away from the enemy team, right? And you come right where your team is. Don't go main where your team is nowhere to be found because they're on point and get killed again. So go right side and get set up. Kukas, there's a McCree shooting directly behind you, man. You gotta, like, plug your headphones in. Plug your headphones in, turn around, and kill this motherfucker. He's still behind you, too. Pay attention. Where? More, where are you? Hey, you're on the high ground, I think. More, where are you? What are you doing? Why? Chasing the McCree is not your job. You just got your team killed here because you wanted to go on a flank. Play with your team, coalesce when they come to point. That's what you should be doing right now. Not, look where you are. Why are you over here? Why? You need to play with your team. Come on, Mora. Play with your team. You got both your Ryan and your McCree killed. Or Lucia killed because you weren't here to heal him. And now you just wasted coal because, your whole team's dead. Except for you play with your team the whole time, right? Guys, you're running McCree and May, right? The ball comes in the slam. Kook, you stun him with your flashbang, right? And he gets stunned, you freeze him with the May, and then you pin his ass and kill him. It is a free pick every fight. That should be your focus. Get him killed every fight. Now you turn the fight from a 6v6 into a 5v6. Or 6v5 in your favor. Lucio, what? Speed. Who are you healing here, man? You got us. You're on brawl. Speed to point. Speed, and speed. Do not stop. Because now look, you see how your team's just sitting here because you're on healing. Get on speed and go. I got pings. Diva, why are you peeking the stairs? Just gotta get behind cover. Guys, you need to regroup here. Don't peek, regroup, get your resources and push back in. Stun him. You gotta stun him at least once. Come on, you haven't stunned him once this entire time. What are we doing? We are running Brawl. Once again, Mora, you're not a DPS character. Get behind your team and keep them alive. You're pushing the point. Kook, you gotta be with your team too, man. There's no reason for you to be over here. Shorter pin. You gotta be able to get back in time. Good shatter though. Good counter charge. Uh, 8 o'clock. Better be awake for it. I'm up. Yeah, you better be up. Don't pull a lop and fall asleep and not let us know. That happened during his scrim. We never let him down for it. Diva, be on the high ground here. Contest them. You can easily just stand up here and just shoot at them. Don't be on the low ground. Up here's a lot better for you, man. Get up there. Take away from that, Lucio. You got to speed, right? That's the whole point of brawl. Got to speed, right? Got to speed. McCree. Go, when you're going back to point A so you die, play with the team. Don't go on flanks so much because you don't have any support. Go on like small off angles, not a full flank, right? Don't flank. Go for off angles, okay? Mora. Play with team. That's blending in. You gotta play with the team. Stop going on a flank. Stop popping coal. You're not a DPS character. You're a healer. So heal. Right? May. A lot of M's. Look for more value on your walls and always blink on the wall, people. And also, stun Hammond. Freeze ball. You guys didn't do that once the entire game. You let him roll on and let him slam. McCree, you gotta stun him, man. You gotta freeze him. Gotta kill him like that. Lucio, man. Yo, this fucking color blends in so well. Holy shit. It's absurd. I'm getting distracted. Ryan. Sorry. I didn't notice too much about you. Just look to pin ball after he's frozen. Diva. Fuck. High ground, bro. It's a bad habit, I know. I gotta stop coloring. Okay, we'll do one more round here. It's the one you want, so let's see what you guys did right. Fighting soldier, Tracer here, okay. Make sure you can actually get the pin. Right, if you can't get the pin, don't bother. Because now you can't counter pin the Rhine. Careful, you're by yourself there. See on Lucio. Speed. You can speed on the here, you can speed here, you can speed here, you can speed on this Junkrat. Pick and go. Don't stand here and do nothing, right? Ryan, same with you. Who are you shielding? You're shielding nobody. Drop your shield and go for somebody. Go for the Moira. Go for the Ryan. Go for the Mercy. Go for the people over here. Just, you gotta go. Don't just stand still. You're not a ranged hero. Good fire strike. And once again, though, you guys got to be speeding places. That's your biggest thing you need to work on this year. Stop pinning randomly where you cannot get a pin off. That's why you got killed there. That's what you got to work on. You got to work on your pins. Just, matter of fact, don't pin unless you know you can get it and it's short. Okay, Lucy, you got to be speeding places, man. Once again, who are you coalescing here? The enemy team? You got to make sure your Ryan's there too so you can get value. And don't just do it randomly. Right? Cole's such a good tool. Use it when your Ryan gets weaker to engage. Don't use it just because you want to kill people. Get out of that mindset. Also, guys, get out of here. Soldier, get out of here. Diva, get out of here. You're down. You lost the point. Regroup and then push back in. You ready for a match tonight, Angel? Is this your first tournament game in a while? Good high noon, good eat. More. You got to stay with your Ryan. You guys just left him here to die. Take away from that. More, play with your Ryan. Lucio, play with your Ryan, right? McCree, you were fine there. Soldier, you were fine. Diva, you were fine. But the other three, you guys got to be more aware. Well, this is a good Cole right here. Big high noon. Bro, where are you going? Ryan, never turn around. Never, ever, ever turn. You turned your back on them. Don't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna end the review here. Let me just type out the notes. So, Ryan. Junk. McCree. Stop. Freeze ball, get value from walls. Lucio. Speed. All right, I'm gonna end my stream there, guys. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time.